A girl is back. Yes, yes, yes. Grand rising, family. To everyone coming into the space, take a real deep breath with me. Inhale and exhale. Okay. You are exactly where you're meant to be if you tapped in. And before we get started, I just want to give a thank you. Thank you for your presence, your energy, and your support. This space here is protected, intentional, and guided. And whatever message comes through today was meant to reach who it was meant to reach. Okay, Ashay? Yes, baby. If you guys are watching me on YouTube, you'll see an option for gifts and super chats. That's one way you can energetically support the channel and help me show up and continue to pour into my collective here. And guys, if you're viewing me on the TikTok where it don't stop, gifts are open as well. Every rose, every heart, every exchange is appreciated and felt when you tap the screen. You know what I mean? You feel me? And if you're viewing me on the Facebook, on the Bookie Book, man, you can support me through stars. It definitely helps me to continue doing my work. Now, also, y'all, if this space does resonate with you, with your girl Shay Speaks Life, go ahead and make sure you subscribe, follow, turn on your notifications so you don't miss any future messages. We building a community here. It ain't just content. You feel me? Okay, I'm just saying. Hello? Speaking guys, speaking of new content here, I have dropped a episode here. Okay, an episode on it's on Spotify. It is on Anchor. It's on all streaming platforms for podcasts, as well as on my YouTube channel, guys. If you view me on YouTube, I did drop an episode here on yesterday, on Sunday. I don't compete. I transcend. Okay, I dropped that on 118. At you know what I'm saying. I need y'all to go check that out on the YouTube. You feel me? And then go look at the one before then, because I'm back. Okay, and that's just where it's at. Just period. I'm just saying that's where it's at. We back in this thing, y'all. I missed it y'all last week. I can't lie. I think one time last week on Monday, baby, I've been working behind the scenes. You know what I mean? I've been working. The girl been getting me. Okay, I'm just saying. So I am back. Okay, top of the week. Top of the week messages. Okay, today's message is meant for you. This is confirmation. It's gonna be clarity because y'all already know. Y'all just be tapping in for the giggles, huh? Y'all know I just be making y'all laugh. Y'all silly. Y'all already know y'all life. Y'all already know the decisions that you're making. You already know who you laying next to or who you ready to kick to the curb, huh? You just looking for that extra nudge. Look, that extra confirmation to go and get them on up out of her. Hey, y'all. Oh, y'all already know what moves y'all want to make and what y'all want to make. Y'all know y'all not fulfilling the way y'all let y'all know y'all ready to move on. I don't know why y'all be waiting and holding on or something like that. Look, let's real. I don't know why y'all be holding on. And then it get worse and worse to hold on, ain't it? The longer you hold on and you're supposed to be let somebody go, I say, Brian. Look, the longer you hold on, baby. Look, the many flames. It can take many tries to find the right one. Take a break and don't give up. Look, look, my spirit said it could take many flames. I believe this card has 11 candles on it. Some of y'all done tested and tried. Some of y'all done went to find, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Rebecca, Grand Rising, welcome, welcome. Yes, yes, yes. Look, you kind of tired of the dating game. Some of you guys are kind of like it's just oversaturated. It's just too much. It's just a lot of pee in the pool, ain't it? Or something like that. You like, I don't even want to try to date. It's just so much. But Spirit says this. Look, it's 11 candles. You got to take a break sometimes and then come back to the dating. Come back when you're open. Come back when you feel, hey, boo, Grand Rising, yeah, you got to come back. You got to take a break and then come back to finish off, okay? Some of y'all just like, I'm just so tired of love. Tough love. Yeah. Spirit said, but don't give up here or something like that. It's gonna take many flames. You have to kiss many frogs or whatever to get to your prince or princess or whatever. Take it as it applies. You know, you got to look now. Hey Lee. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Today's message was meant for you, baby. Confirmation and clarity. Y'all already know about this. Some of y'all tired of dating, though. I tell you that. You tired of like, dang, I got to learn another lesson. Every flame is another lesson you've had to learn. Another life learned lesson with it, how you view your relationships. Hey Shay, love you too, girl. It's another daggone lesson you be having to learn. You be like, why I got to deal with this? I'm tired of going through false flames, twin flames, all the flames or something like that. You ready to blow them things out and get who you gonna get and keep it moving or something like that. Some of y'all need to take a break because some of y'all be trying too hard. You should be settling with whoever or entertaining whoever just to let the time pass. When you get like that, stop. Huh? It's time to take a break, baby. When you feel willing to entertain whatever and you know it ain't long term, stop. Look, pieces. You always pick up the pieces when things fall apart. Ooh, clock that. Now look for the complete package. Ooh, you always find the people you got to piece together. Oh, poo poo. We're not doing that no more, spirit thing. You got to find, you got to piece together a person. Y'all remember? You like, dang, you do this good, but this, you do that good, you know, but I wish you had a little bit of a little this. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Tishawa, hey, boo boo. Look, she said, good evening. Where you at, boo boo? Look, it's afternoon for us. Where you at? Look, you always find somebody you got to piece together. You got to put together. Okay, somebody who ain't just that mature enough, right at your level or something like that. You know what I mean? Goodness, y'all, we used to that. This time, Spirit say, look, now look for the complete package. Now y'all ain't in the business of entertaining nobody that ain't already did the work. Huh? Stop entertaining. You only entertaining completed packages. Huh? Them the only ones that even can get to your level here. They got to been had did some work and put themselves together, baby. You ain't patching nobody else together. You ain't doing it no more. Huh? Okay, that's what that's what I'm yeah, because you got needs here. If your emotional needs not met, it's time to reassess the situation. So y'all could be with somebody that they might be a good provider, they might got good there, but then y'all don't connect on an emotional basis. Like this person don't make me feel emotionally safe, but they do everything okay with them pieces, baby. So what you gonna do? The ball back in your court. Hello. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, the ball back in your court or something like that. Yeah, if your emotional needs are not met, it's time to reassess. Touch is important too. If they ain't touching, huh? Intimacy ain't just in the bedroom hunching, y'all. Okay, it start outside the bedroom with a hug, a kiss, a little braids on the cheek, on the leg, on the thigh. It's still acknowledging your partner there, right? On an emotional level. That's all it is. Baby could be watching football tonight, like he gonna be watching football. Now I just happen to like football myself. So go Miami Hurricanes tonight. But I happen to like football. So that's our time. We'll cuddle up and watch football. You know what I'm saying? Now, would I mind if we take some breaks when the commercial breaks go in, like have some fun? But for the most part, it's spending time, right? With the just rub me on, you know, the booty rubs, little leg rubs, you feel me? I might be in my phone posting with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And he right there watching the game. I might be but intimacy starts, hey baby, hey y'all, Grand Roger, top of the morning, top of the Monday, top of the week. Some of y'all off work. Y'all enjoying y'all little break off. Some of y'all off work today. Okay, y'all definitely tuning in. Yeah, you're gonna need somebody that's going to be able to fulfill your emotional needs. So some of y'all are now realizing that it's just not financial. Some of y'all thought, well, if I just give me somebody who got finances and a provider, I'll be straight. And you got it. And you was like, well, I need a little bit more than that. I thought that's what I wanted, face ass. Huh? That what y'all had thought. Hey, Monique. That's what y'all had thought y'all had wanted it. I'm bad now, Monique. I said I ain't been live in a whole week, y'all. I've been working too, y'all. Shoot, I gotta get that bread too. I be telling y'all the same thing, baby. You need multiple streams of income, huh? Okay. I gotta get it too. Poo poo. But y'all tired of piecing together somebody. Huh? Y'all tired of finding people who broken, people who just need this or need that. Spirit said you need to hold on tight or take a break when you can't, if you're not connected to somebody who's already put together. Huh? It say the complete package. You're only entertaining complete packages. Huh? If you know that person don't do this or they ain't got that, and you trying to work with the potential, stop that. Stop doing that. Every time you mess with potential, it always gets you messed up now. You got to be careful. And then too, with the pieces, when y'all be trying to find, when people pick and choose your battles, they say ain't no perfect person, right? I mean, that everything that you want, like it might, you know what I'm saying? If you got a list of 10 things about a person of the perfect person for you, and they got like 7 or 8, that's not bad. Okay, that's you can build on that. That is what you can build on. When somebody got 3 of the 10, that's not. Stop wasting your damn time, man. Sir, stop wasting your time. The D might be good, the P might be great. But if they ain't got no damn mind, no good sense, look, they don't have peace within them, huh? They don't learn how to sit there behind the house away and enjoy being in the house sometimes and sit down where it's safe. No. Potential has caused a lot of stagnation. It do wishful thinking. Well, that's based off of what you would do with the opportunity. Man, I would do that. I know they could do this because if I get in the plan, that don't mean nothing. That don't commute nothing. I found that out being in the relationships that I was in. Yeah, the relationship I was in a couple years ago. Why I didn't find a Scorpio always keep receipts, baby. I'm a Scorpio. We a detective. We damn like, you know what I'm saying? CSI in this. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm Horatio. Be back to that. you know we, we big. Okay, so look, every person that I've ever broken up with, if they had been crazy, if they had started giving me by borderline narcissism, personality disorder, bipolar, schizophrenic, lazy procrastination, look, if you start showing me these attributes, I got to start protecting myself because I don't feel safe with you. Okay. That's one thing. If your intuition picks up on these things on a person, okay, immediately I got to fend for myself and protect myself around this person because they're going to try to gaslight me and try to make me feel like I'm damn crazy. And I know I'm not crazy. I know. So just to prove that I'm not crazy, when I do have to interact with you, guess what? I'm going to have that goddamn phone record. Huh? You said what? Yeah. I thought you told me this. You know what I'm saying? I'm that's me. I'm telling you, I got to protect myself. So when I need to pull out the receipts on that, it might be years later. Huh? What? They still don't know to this day. Well, they probably know now because I done told y'all. He probably watching too. And yeah, I got you on tape. So keep on making content about that fake ass shit, right? That did not happen. I'm telling you, I'm a boy. You don't know what I got. This is what I used to put my ex-father-in-law away last year. I sure did. They ain't even know I had recorded them when we came and confronted them years ago about the situation. Pop that junk up. Boop, boop. What? When we did it? That's my voice. Oh yeah. I don't play no games. Big Scorpio energy. I gotta protect myself. Cause you're not about to sit up here. People always be trying to get over on people. People are very sneaky and dishonest. And unfortunately, we live in a world like that where you have to use your discernment. God gives us discernment in all of us. So it's up to you whether you're going to, let somebody feed you an illusion here or get out of the illusion. And while I'm getting out of the illusion, I'm protecting myself. Everyone, hello, what you said? I got a whole list. I go back to all my little voice memos on iPhone. Oh, I recorded that. That was 3 years. I might go and get rid of it now. That's 2 X's ago. Oh, but then I went back and listened, y'all. One thing I did go back this past weekend, and I listened to one of the recordings I did 3 years ago. And what I'm talking to y'all about now, the same shit I was talking about 3 years ago to the person, to his face. I'm literally taking care of your big grown behind self. And I was actually saying that. You taking advantage of somebody and still using somebody. Y'all, it was so bad. I had forgot I did this, right? One of my exes that I was with, I was paying his phone bill, baby, right? And why he got mad because I broke up with him, but I'm still paying, I'm saying? The phone under my. Why he blocked me on the phone, y'all? Do you mean you gonna block me like I'm trying to call you for one, but I got to pay the phone? I tell you what, by the end of the day, you need to find you a new phone carrier because I'm dropping this shit today because I'm not about to play these games with you. Have you lost your damn mind? Huh? Sometimes y'all give people a little too much. You be over giving and they get too damn comfortable with that. And y'all had to learn. You know what I'm saying? You have to learn how to use your love, your energy, your time. You know what I'm saying? The grace that you give folks. You got to be careful. Sometimes you can be creating the biggest monster, and then you get mad when the shit blow up. But you didn't pour it. You didn't gave this person that left in hand and foot, and they ain't had to give nothing back. They weren't required to reciprocate because you keep over giving. Well, why I need to give if you're giving me everything that I want? That's anybody, right? And so the reality of it is you got to get out of the illusion of doing that and stop over giving and have to pour into yourself. The same energy, the same time, finances, and everything that you're pouring to somebody else, you need to be able to do that to yourself first. That's part of finding. That's why you keep finding people you got to damn put together or piece together because you're still trying to piece yourself together. So for a group of you, that's why Spirit said, look, sometimes you might have had to go through many people, many dates, many short term, long term, a mixture of different flames here, right? But sometimes it's important for you to take a break, reassess your emotional needs here. What does that look like? You need, some of y'all don't even know what you want, so you're willing to take whatever, and then you find out it's not what you quite want. So for a group of you out there kind of blindly kind of searching for something, and then because you'll get it and then be like, that ain't what I wanted. Well, that's what I thought I wanted. And not to say that you can't change your mind, because you don't know until you get exactly what you're looking for. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying is use your discernment when you're out there dating here. Do not even entertain anyone who's nowhere close to the damn full complete puzzle here. Use your discernment to say, okay, if somebody, again, if they have about 80%, that 80-20 rule, y'all heard about that? Because some people be flopping. They'll give 80% away and then mess around and go to somebody that's giving them 20%. And you be like, damn, I should have stayed where I was at with the 80. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So y'all got to use y'all discernment within that. But if somebody ain't even meeting you halfway, not even reciprocating halfway, okay, meeting you halfway, that's a major problem. You got to reassess what your needs are and what your boundaries are. Some of y'all ain't got no boundaries up, so you don't know this person running all over you left or right. I'm like, shit, you ain't got no boundaries, huh? No. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay. Reaching, you're trying to connect, but the love eludes you, stepping out of your comfort zone. Yeah, okay. Y'all got to step outside your comfort zone. Y'all sitting up here reaching. Again, your actions must change if you want a different outcome this year. How about that? Huh? If the way that you have been operating did not work for you for your love life last year, this year you're gonna have to change up your strategies here. You're gonna have to change up what you're doing here. Okay, for a group of you, if you haven't opened yourself up to like online dating, say for an example, because that's a little weird for some people. They be like, we didn't heard of the damn was it Tinder swindlers, and you know what I'm saying? People who are on there, you know, to take advantage of people or cat. I don't know if you can get catfished in 2026. If you get catfished in 2026, you need your behind whoop. Because this ain't no way you should be getting catfished in 2026. There's too much out here. There's iPhones, you got FaceTime, you got FaceTimes on the, you know what I'm saying, social media, on Instagram, on Facebook, on all TikTok. You can FaceTime actually there live. So there's no reason of why you should be catfished in 2026. Now, unless you go to their house. Because I ain't gonna lie, that happened to me, y'all. I'm just saying. I got catfished on somebody's house. I mean, what it really looked like on the inside. That's how I got catfished. I'm not gonna lie. So quick story time. And he on here on TikTok or whatever, but we ain't gonna say his name and nothing like that. Because I had blocked him. I know he got like 5 other pages, and I ain't gonna go through 5 of them other pages to block him. But I know that we used to FaceTime all the time on the phone. I used to see him, you know what I'm saying? We FaceTime all day for days, you know what I'm saying, for at least a month and a half before I even got to see him. We would FaceTime. He'd be in the shower. I could see, where he'd be in the shower, face that, but again, I'm not actually physically there in the house. It's gonna show me from that angle or whatever. Baby, I get in that house dirty as hell. Like, what the fuck? I'm mad now. I got. That was 2024. That was 2 years ago. So I said in 2026, there is no excuse, guys. I'm telling you. You make sure you tell them, hey man, show me your daggone house. Show me what exactly the room and stuff, the bathroom and the kitchen. Cause I got it one time, y'all. That was crazy. Okay, he got me. He got me. And I had flowed out there. He flew me out there. Why would you fly me out to a dirty ass house? Okay, my little quick story time. I got a lot of little story time. I had these many flames. These many flames, boy. I got stories. Y'all tap in. You better follow, subscribe, cause I got stories. I got a many of these flames, many different angles. Okay, I didn't pretty much live life. I'm just saying, I didn't live. I've been married. For those who be like, oh, she doesn't know anything. I've been married and I divorced them. I've been engaged again and got scared out of that. I'm happy where I'm at. Look, I'm telling you, that's why it takes that many tries, you know what I mean, for you to get it right. Because every time you redefine yourself, like even especially for my divine feminines who are still healing, because I was married to a narcissist and he was, psychologically abusive, emotionally, and then it got physical. Every level it went up. The longer I stayed, the worse it got, and it escalated. That's why I be like, baby, when it's time to check out, it's time to check out. You want to still keep holding on. God gonna keep showing you. You know what I'm saying? You could have left when it was just a little push and a nudge. Oh, you still want to keep on? Now I'm gonna bang your head. Is that enough? You know what I'm saying? So that's how that works. Either you gonna make a conscious decision for yourself to get out of a situation, let people, places, and things that no longer serve you go. And if not, it's going to be uncomfortable for you to push you out of your comfort zone to make a decision. Hey, Ashley, you know what I'm saying? That's what I've had to go. Like, okay, I've had to learn. Okay, when it's time to move, it's time to move. I don't know why we keep stutter. Okay, playing double dutch. We playing with ourselves. Okay, they showing some signs of improvement. That's just enough to keep you stronger long enough, huh? That's still just to keep that door open. I'ma leave the door open. You ever magically say to somebody, okay, I think I want to leave, or we're in trouble, and he started or she started doing everything that you've been saying from the first time, so it consciously lets you know that you know what you're doing and what you're not doing on a purposely, until I make a threat to say I'm out of here or we about to go. Now you know everything. Hey, Lou. Hey, Grand Rising. Not mad. Hey, Ashley. Yeah. Not magically they know what you're talking about to doing. Oh, now you know how to do everything that I've been asking for. But until I say I'm leaving, when I say my foot out the door, not all of a sudden you know how to be nice. You know how to have empathy. This fake shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yeah. This person had you in a third party or a love triangle. This, that one. See, they couldn't be fully present. This person, I feel like, was emotionally unavailable. So you were just pouring into somebody, and they was taking your good loving and your good energy and poured it all into somebody else. I felt like you made this person, this ex of yours, like you gave them the big head. Some of y'all was stroking that ego real good. Okay, and they didn't even deserve what you were giving them, which the nourishment, the support, the love. They sucked at whatever they was doing too. Whatever that they said they could do good. Some thought they was artists or washed up rappers or something like that. You was like, yeah, babe, okay, but you knew they weren't going nowhere. Like, this the one you was giving them way too much, and it made them feel like they was the man. So what they would do, the third party is lesser than you. The third party is like a karmic that is lower vibrational. That's like they like, and I don't want. They do like dummies. I'm gonna say it. God, what the fuck's fair? I'm just saying it. Like, say it, don't say it. I'm like, man, I ain't gonna say that. But they like people who are a little slower to them, who are a little less, knowledgeable, who don't have enough experience. life skills. You know what I'm saying? They like them ones, the young, dumb ones, kind of. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I hate, like, I don't want to say it like, wait, but that's how they get away with what they do, because they have someone like you that's kind of up, that's on they, that's prop over them, right? You make them feel insecure, so that's why they date down, or they go find someone to downgrade with, because it makes them feel, appreciated, or it makes them feel like it feeds their ego. Okay, very egotistical. And so that's why they go date down. So you give them everything at the top, and then they go ahead and delegate that energy down. Wow. Some of y'all knew this damn third party too. For a group of you. Y'all knew this person. They could have worked with this person. You could have met this person. They might have took you to like a little party, a job party, a Christmas party, or something like that, or a job get together, or something like that. You've met this person in passing, but you didn't know them like that. You were introduced, but not like that. That's what I'm seeing here. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah. Okay. What else? Yeah, they thought they had you hooked. Divination abuser and cop blocking. God damn. Okay, they thought they had you hooked in the third party triangle, baby. They thought they were eating off good. I think for some of y'all were playing dumb. Y'all were playing like y'all didn't see the stuff that y'all was seeing. It was just like y'all were making mental notes, or y'all was taking down notes like, okay, I got you. Okay. It's like you were keeping notes or something like that. This person thought they had you hooked. I felt like they thought because you were kind and loving and nurturing and caring, they thought you was naive. Huh? They thought you was a good supply here. I'm hearing a great supply. You were naive enough, so they felt like they gave you enough, just enough here to keep you hooked. I have divination abusing, which means, okay, somebody been trying to do some work on you and it did not work. So for a group of y'all, which sounds crazy, it do, but it's real. This is a couple, and they've been doing this, huh? This an old couple, somebody that they work with, that they've kind of had been with off and on for years. This third party that this ex of yours was with, that they had like an open relationship, maybe like a poly dynamic or something like that, a little off and on. So the feminine, she knew that this masculine would be going out and finding other people and that was cool, but they tried to hook you, and you had to unhook yourself out of that whole situation, out of that whole equation or something like that, because they both were feeding off of your energy. She knew exactly who you were. That's why it didn't bother her. She can look at you and smile you right in your damn face. So you'd be like, I don't like her. Something's wrong with her energy. And she's like, no, I'm fixed on you. It ain't even about the masculine. It ain't about the man. She uses him as a tool to feed off on other divine feminines here, because this is a karmic here with divination abusing. This is like sex magic that they use. See, he uses for a different reason. He wears her. Y'all, this is deep. They were using this type of sex magic, okay, on divine feminines. If you have like spirituality, if you're into spirituality and stuff like that, like they look for you in particular to feed off of your energy here, to siphon your energy here, to cop block anyone else to come in, because you are a great supply here. Okay, they have been manifesting off of your shit. Okay, a lot of good stuff has been happening to this person since you came into. You ever notice when you come into certain people's lives and they be like, man, I ain't never been this good off, or I ain't never made this type of money, or I ain't never been. You be the blessing, okay, that's attached to you, and you be carrying it around. And this is what they be using to siphon off of you. You was like one of the best supplies. So the fact of the matter is, this masculine though got hooked on you, huh? And that was against the rules of the open relationship. Now you can F them, but you're not supposed to fall in love. You ain't supposed to have no emotions attached. Hell no, not to what we doing here. You hook them. This is wow. They were invested trying to cop block other opportunities for you. She like, what you doing? We getting what we, you know what I'm saying? What's the problem? You, oh fool, you falling in love with, okay, I got something for that. Wow, y'all. So this feminine, she got mad. She got upset here. This masculine was actually falling for you. They actually wanted to settle down. They didn't have any sexual discipline, but they were willing to have, while they were messing with you, they had piped down tremendously from the lineup that they had. Let me say that. She knew that he was changing based off of, they had like a few in them, maybe 3 or 4 in the lineup. But when he got with you, it was just you and her in the background. And she like, hold on, that's different. You moving different. She's trying to see where the connection is of how you guys even got together now. Because now the feminine that's a part of this third party here, she's losing. Now everything's flipping back on her. Everything's going in reverse. Now he's waking up. This masculine is now waking up to what she had been doing on him all this time with the SES match. Oh my gosh. Also, too, with the cop blocking, she was there to cop block with this SES magic that she was doing. If she felt him was straying a little too far away from actually cutting off this relationship, because this is an off and on again in relationship. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. It's a cycle. You know what I'm saying? Let's try it again. But all they were doing was tying up either your energy and tying up their energy and stopping them from moving on. Okay, to something else better. They were trying to hook this person, which it did work for a while with the SES magic, but you see it's in reverse now, because once they connected to you, I felt like even though you passed on through, because you didn't stay, whatever knowledge, information, energy that you dropped on this masculine, it's now taking root now, as of like this year. This could have been 2 years ago for a group of y'all. Last year, 2 years ago, 2024, 20, you know what I'm saying? 23 for a group of y'all. Like, it's now taking root. Now this masculine is waking up. He ain't divine yet, so I'm just gonna call his ass masculine, because he's still learning his way through. But now he's waking up, because I feel like it's breaking off now. That magic she was doing on him for the longest, yeah, it didn't broke off. He didn't start to wake up now, and it's just like, oh shit. Now this is why she's watching you, huh? Because now his energy done shifted with her, and now he's trying to be done with her. Now they fixated on you. It's your fault, huh? Not as your father, you already gone. How? See, she's scared. She's scared that he didn't went back to you or something like that. Huh? Wow, guys. She's concerned. She's concerned. Because that energy ain't the same. He's not pouring into her. He's pulled back from her. Now she's scared. You gonna go back to such and such. You gonna go back to the collective. Total drama. This the one that's chaotic, that act the fool, that want to fight. You know what I'm saying? That want the drama. This the one. Look, the drama acts. Look, I'm telling you. Oh my gosh. That's why he keep coming back to it. Look, and now he ignoring her ass. Look. Look, she used to be a total drama queen or king, take it as it applies. This the one that act like she gonna off herself or something wrong. She in the hospital if he don't come over here and take care of her and I need your help. And he's straight ignoring her now. Where he would be like, well, let me go help. She called me to help. She need help with the kids or something. She'll make up something random. You know what I'm saying? Now he's to the point where he's ignoring all of that. She's making up stuff, but I need you. And he's just ignoring her. Like, oh, okay. Yeah. He's tired now. He's woke up. Like he ignoring her now. She be blowing his phone up with the fake smiles. He faking like everything good while he ignoring her. Yeah, okay, I got you. You feel me? I got you. But he's faking his way through because he got to figure out his way. He couldn't lead this girl along because this the one that'll be like, I'm going to do something to myself. I'm going to go after the collective. I'm going to go after the divine feminine if you don't. So it's like he had to play along with her dramatic antics. Whatever she would make like little threats and stuff like that. So he'll just be like, oh shit, all right. He would have to back off because she was cop blocking every new opportunity that he had to get with somebody that was better than her. And she knew that. So she had to do what she had to do to keep him still. You know what I'm saying? Baby was desperate. Let's see, y'all. Okay, under divination, abuse, and reverse, because it's bouncing back now. He didn't woke up, and now it's reversing here. Return back to center to her or something like that. Oh, she's promiscuous. Promiscuous. Oh, I told you she was using SEX magic. Look, didn't I say that? Didn't I say that? Huh? Didn't I say that? She's using SEX magic on these masculines. This is how this lady learns how to survive. This is how she lives. This is how she make her money. This is how she make her living. This is how she You know what I'm saying? This is what she do. She uses that. Wow. Sleeps around, a free for all, sleeps with your man. Oh, okay. Hmm. I get around, step up, step up, step up, round and round, round I go. Okay, Tupac headed. Baby dollars, you down? What he said? I'm only in town for one night. That's enough, huh? Oh, okay, y'all. That is so funny. Okay, so look, she definitely been using sex magic on any masculine that she's been dealing with to keep them drawn into the energy here for sure. And now it's returning back. So now let's see, y'all, where she at now. You said I'm putting on blast, okay? I know, honey. That's what I came. I couldn't wait. I've been gone all week, y'all. Look, knowing the tea. Look, you already know the tea and be cautious, okay? Okay? You already know the tea. You already know what's up. I just told you, buttercup. Okay, so be cautious. This ex might be trying to look with love on the brain at the bottom. You already know. She in the right mind frame of saying like, hey, you the first person. When he's able to break free from this cuckoo for Cocoa Puff's tail, you'll be the first one he would love to run to. But he knows she hot on his trail. Y'all, he already did, because she didn't make some type of threat. She didn't already said something that she was gonna do something, or you know what I'm saying. So he ain't even looked your way. He know that if he give it away, that he even remotely about to come your way. Look at anyway that she, she might have his passcode to his phone, or she can look at his stuff to see like what he's doing. So that's why too he hasn't been definitely ain't been contacting you. Okay, yeah. Ooh, this is interesting, guys. Tell me about cop blocking and fake smile. They was faking all the way. Outdated. Dang. Yep, expired. I told y'all they faking smiling all the way through. Cause I'm telling you, man, look. They know it's outdated. She knows she's already discarded. It just ain't registered in her head, and she's not trying to hear it. She's not trying to hear it. And I feel like he has to play this type of game with her, a mind game with her to feel like, he got to figure out a way. Look, he had her in a private relationship, a private sex relationship. You got to be careful who you be giving that, who you be sharing that sacred energy to, because this was definitely a Jezebel spirit that they connected to, or an entity with the promiscuous. And that's what made him off the chain. It fed into his old addictions and habits, maybe that he had worked on, that he thought that he had mastered self-control on when it comes to the sex energy. And she fed off of that energy. Okay. Yeah. Because even with y'all, one instance that happened with y'all when y'all done got together, and you was like, "Hold on, you don't even do it like that." And they had he automatically almost felt shame or something. It was something that happened one time in the bedroom between y'all that was totally weird, and it was weirded out. It's you sent something. The way that y'all was connecting was totally different than what it normally had been. He might have did something. He might have talked to you or something like that, and he don't even talk to you like that. And you looking at him like, what? And he's like, oh shit. Immediately it just turned the whole like situation. It was just weird. Who is that? This person got called out because he was sleeping with, you know what I'm saying? This one right here, he done got messed up for a minute there. He thought he could almost do the stuff that he was doing with her. What you want? We don't do that. What the fuck you gotta go with her? Excuse me? What are you doing back there? We don't do that. Coffee break. I'm not. I've been doing good. I ain't got no restrictions on TikTok. Y'all doing me good, man. I'm doing good, right? I've been saying the SEA. I ain't been doing. Who is this? You said this is a collective, baby. This is a collective. This been in the collective for about a couple years though. It's that one person that they got awkward in the bedroom with, because that's how you figured out he was messing with somebody. It was something else going on. Y'all didn't do what y'all normally do. He was trying to change it around and do something. You were like, how long? Who you been with? Because we don't even do that around here. Who is this? That happened to me like a couple years ago. And he felt embarrassed. He called it on himself. I didn't even say that. I just looked at him. I just looked, and he was like, "It was the way that you looked at me. What, it convicted you?" I didn't even say nothing. How are you offended by something I haven't even said? Nothing came out of my mouth. How do you feel like I did something wrong, sir? That happened to me, y'all. Oh my gosh, y'all. Tina said I'm doing good. Okay, cause I ain't got no violations yet. Yeah, I ain't gonna say yeah. Giving money. Oh, he was paying this hoe. Baby, this was a prop. Huh? Yo, he was giving her money too. Okay, this person was into some stuff. Okay. They like getting ordering. You said you don't know who this is for sure. I hope not. Man, that's some of this is somebody's, yeah. They was very promiscuous. The one who lacks self-discipline, the one who be wanting to try all kind of crazy stuff with you. Like, no, what are you doing? Like, you could tell when somebody doesn't have enough, right? If a masculine got multiple women, like, why do you need all that? Something's wrong. You're hyper, you know, what up? Like, sit your ass down somewhere. And especially we grown. It ain't like we young in our lamb teens and 20s. That's different. You give a little grace period for that, baby. Early 20s, you gonna get kitty going, popping. You just, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about here, we 30, 40s. What is you doing? Sit down, sir, ma'am. You didn't did everything you gonna damn do by then. You still hopping around? I get around. Something's wrong. You got some roots on you. What's up? You didn't slept with somebody, baby, that got that thing hot to try. Sit down, man. I'm just saying. Yeah, you told this person you were uninterested. Absolutely not. You told this person, I'm not interested in what you got going on. No, I don't want to be a third. No, I don't want to be a unicorn. No, I don't want to do poly. No, I don't want to try this. No, I'm uninterested for a group of you. You was done? The hell? No, I'm uninterested. I felt like this person, all they had to offer was the SCX. That was good. They might have had a little bread for some of y'all, because that's how they skated for as long as they did. Because you like, oh, okay, they got a little business about themselves. That's the only reason why I'm giving you a grace. Let him been broke. Come out of here. Let the man not had no money. Oh. You'll be like, bye, Felicia. Let that man not. He had to have that little bread. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? He had to. You was hanging around a little too long. So you was just trying to see what he was about. And you found out he went about shit. Like, you were uninterested. You found out what you needed to find out about this person. You said, yep, he's a child molester. He has charges. Oh, shoot, Ashley, that's deep right there. Yeah, y'all got to do y'all due diligence. Y'all need to do them researches and all that when y'all meet somebody and y'all want to date somebody and stuff like that. You got to do that now. You sound like your ex, vice versa, though. I wasn't about to be the third. She said, I ain't about to be nobody third. Huh? She said, I ain't nobody third. I'm the first. If we wanted to get a third, though, I was saying. No, I'm just playing. That's the thing now. That's that new stuff, that new way of living. That they say. Heathens. Look, put betrayal, uninterested in betrayal. Yeah, deceit, backstab. Yeah, you were uninterested in the betrayal. See, being connected to this person even longer, they will keep betraying you. This person has a hole, a dark hole that they will continue to feed off on. They haven't healed. Okay, you would have drowned right on down the hole with their ass. Okay. This person has a lot of healing to do, and that's not your job to fix them. They're gonna have to learn it the hard way. And I feel like this third party that they were still connected to, this ex, whether this is an ex baby mama or ex they used to work with, or an ex that was still lingering on in the background, you came into their life to give them an out. They've been supposed to left the chick, or they, you know what I'm saying? They've been, and y'all talked about the shit. This the it had me scratching my head. Like, y'all talked about this. Like, this was their way out of a toxic like situationship for a group of you. This was their way out of, you know what I'm saying? And they blew it. You almost had them out. They had one foot out. You know what I'm saying? They was rocking with you. They really liked you, and they didn't understand why, because you were totally different than everybody else that they ended up with. They used to dealing with them type of chicks or them type of dudes, but you was different. They knew you was different, so you know they was trying to rock with it, but they got pulled back into their old habits and their old ways. This person battled with addictions. This person has an sex addiction, okay, or whether it's alcohol, substance abuse, pills. You know what I'm saying? This person had other stuff. It wasn't just that coupled with the substance. You know what I'm saying? That's what made it. And that was like they was almost there, y'all. You almost had them. You could walk somebody to the water, can't you? That happened to me. I'm telling you. Almost had them, baby. I'm like, fool, you know you're supposed to let go of the crazy egg. I was your out, bro. I tried to help you, man. And now I know he looking crazy. Like, you said you was who you was. He look like bad habits and drug. What I said. Didn't I just say that? Some of y'all didn't even know they had bad habits like this. You didn't know that they hid this. Okay, they hid this for a few months. I'm hearing at least 3 to 4 months for a group of you. You ain't even know. This person had bad habits like that, baby. And you was like, oh no. This person started to act erratic. This person started to throw temper tantrums when they didn't get their way, when you didn't do what they wanted you to do. They had you misconstrued with old girl. They this person, they felt like they could be themselves around this one, the third party. See, they was trying hard to be who you wanted them to be. They really wanted to be your emperor. They really wanted to be your king. They really wanted to, but they didn't work on themselves enough. They hadn't graduated the stage that you've already walked past and graduated. You already got your cap and gown. They're still in goddamn grade school in it. You see what I'm saying? So it was like they wanted to match your energy. They wanted, but they needed to do some more work. And I felt like for a group of you, they may have ghosted you and pulled back. Good thing that they did. Okay. For some of y'all, they knew what they were doing because they knew they weren't gonna do right. That's why they ghosted you. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't want to continue to drag you down. So, I can get them a little, you know what I'm saying? Tap on the back for that one. Protection, right? Rejection is your protection. They did that too. You know what I'm saying? For a group of you, you said that mask fell clean off, didn't it? But that ex of mine, boy, he was pulling out damn cigarettes, Black and Miles, and all kinds of shit. Oh, heck no. Hey, eyes of cream. When you see somebody who just bust out of nowhere, out of their character, because that's what it was playing a role. This person was playing a role with you. Like, if you spiritual, this person played spiritual just to be with you. They didn't believe it worked. They didn't believe. They was like, wow, this worked. This is why they thought you was naive, even though you seen them for who they were initially. Hey, baby. Even though they didn't see initially, you know what I'm saying? You leaving? No, you shot me. You ain't tell me what time. I didn't know. You never said what time. Yeah, I see Mrs. Scorpio be saying I don't know. Don't say that. I do be listening. He always say that. You never listen to me. I don't like that. I do. I forget sometimes. I'm human. I'm human, y'all. Hey, what's up, y'all? Yeah, I'm telling you. That one right there. See, he got that Leo moon. That Leo moon something else. Y'all Leos, who Leos out there fire? So y'all know you got to show so much attention to. You got to admire a Leo, huh? Got to stroke that ego a little bit for that Leo. But he's a Scorpio, but Scorpio with a Leo moon, but that thing be back. I be like, all right now, don't start throwing these damn little tantrums. You don't get your way. You know, fire signs like to throw tantrums and they don't get their way. But though, I feel like the real them came out. Something stressful happened for a group of y'all. This person, they faceplate fell off because something hit their pockets financially. Some of them could have lost a job. Some of them could have, they rent could have went up. They car note went up. It's something that happened. It had to do with financially that this masculine could not hold up any longer because they're guided by money, by finances, by material. So if they money looking funny, then you know, then they all over the place, stressed the hell out, right? And so that's where this started to come in. Slowly but surely, you start seeing that starts creeping up. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Why are you doing it? You said you have a Scorpio sign. Hey, okay, period. They're so loving though. Scorpios, they are. They give you the shirt off their back though. Scorpios do though. I ain't gonna lie. They get a bad rep though. Well, for the unhealed ones, they got some work to do. But for the healed ones that have done some work, that's older. You know, I ain't gonna lie though. Scorpios could be some hoes though. Like if they stay single long enough, like for like a long time, like yeah. So it's best for Scorpios to get in relationships so they can learn. I've always said that for Scorpio men, you know what I'm saying? Because they'll be hoes all the way up to 40. Boy, you still 40, still doing this shit. Bro. I said, damn. You said they stole your inheritance and he was taken from you. That Ashley, look, we done all got stolen from and taking advantage of. We had to learn. We had to learn. I'm just saying. Before I didn't know that, I listened to that recording that I had of me leaving, planning on leaving my ex, and I was saying in the recording, y'all, I ain't gonna be petty, but I got it, and I will keep it just in case. But I was like, bro, you crying about needing help. I said you paid the rent one time by yourself for the first time in almost 3 years. And I'm taking care of you. Cause the last 2 months when I said I wasn't gonna pay no bills because I'm moving, I'm out of here. I had to make him. I literally had to stop paying that, but I had to make sure that my name is still good on the lease for me to still be able to rent out. But it was like before I realized I checked out, everything in this house was mine. Literally, everything in the house was mine. I was like, I'm literally taking care of your big grown behind self, a clout chaser. Some of them was a clout chaser. Some of y'all might have status, money, or something like that, and they was just with you for the clout or something like that. Cause I was like, oh, okay, so I'm like, I'm telling this man, like, okay, you paying for everything for one time. I said, you gonna bite the hand that feeds you? Then you got mad because I broke up with you and you blocked me from the phone that I paid. I bet you I won't pay another bill. I bet you. People are crazy. I feel like this person that you was connected to, you made them look better. They were with you because it made their status upgrade or level up by being with you here. This one is a romantic. Like this one, love bombed you. They love bombed you so they could get like this. They need this type of attention or recognition. I talked about Leos because Leos need admiration, right? They need a lot of attention. You got to stimulate a fire sign, a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, for them to stay with you, for them to sit still enough with you. You got to stimulate them. You have to be always, you know what I'm saying, ready for just whatever. Let's just get up and go. Just get up and ride. You know what I'm saying? If you a homebody like a Virgo, Taurus, a Capricorn, you ain't a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries is not gonna match with you. You're gonna be tired of running after them. You be wanting to sit at home. You a homebody. They be like, let's go hit the streets. Let's go out of town. Let's go on a road trip. You be like, but let's watch a movie. Let's Netflix and chill. No, not with them. You ain't. Just period. You said you a Leo rising. You said they both Cancers. Oh, y'all gotta go check out the YouTube. On my YouTube, you gotta go check out the episodes. Go check out my podcast episodes, y'all. I don't compete. I transcend. Huh? Go listen to it. Hey, number 10 minutes. I know y'all got short attention span, baby. That's why I made it 10 minutes. The first episode was 15, but that's my first. I'm returning back. So that was me returning with my voice after surviving in silence. A group of y'all done went silent while y'all done went healing. People thinking that you didn't went silent because you hurt, busted, still sad and crying and all this stuff. And that is not it at all. Okay, you are not sad, you ain't broke, you ain't, you know what I'm saying? You're healing. It's silent, and you don't owe nobody no explanation at all while you healing. You don't owe nobody no explanation why they ain't heard from you, because hell, they ain't checking on you. This is a part of you having to pour back into you and realizing who really rock with you, who really care about you. When you go and disappear, when you deactivate on social media, when you ain't been calling nobody checking on you, watch how many people call and check on you. That's how you know. Heal it, baby. You don't owe nobody nothing. Man, you sure been gone for a while. And then, what's up? Oh, you just want to know what I'm doing. You don't want to call and check on me to see how I'm doing. You want to know what I'm doing, not how I'm doing. You got to check those people too. People just be want to call, what you doing, not how I'm doing. So you don't give a damn how I'm doing. You just nosy as hell. Huh? You got to reassess these people that you be having around you that either call you friends or family. Family too, those are relatives. That's just, by blood. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean that's family. For a group of us, we resonate with strangers more so than the people that we're born into the same lineage of. That's where we learn the lessons from. Our parents, our grandparents, our siblings, our aunties, our uncles. That's where we learn our karmic lessons. Our first lessons of life first are through the loved ones that we're born into. You said to run out of the chat so fast. You too real. I'm telling you, I don't be caring no more this year because I'm a poppy. This year, I know they watch you for fake accounts. I know my ex watching me from a fake account. That's why I said what I said. I got the record. I got multiple recordings. I hope you watch this one. Because y'all, last week when I dropped my episode, my podcast that I just came back with, why all of a sudden I hear back that this edge dropped this podcast episode on the same day that I did. But I had been promoting it all week. So that's why, of course, my numbers, were better. But why are you, so you're still competing with me? Why? They pop back in. Why? So you want to compete with me? That's fine. Well, guess what? I don't compete. I transcend. You can't compete when you don't compare. So when people want the clout, this is this clout hunger. I'm telling you, the same stuff. I be feeling like I be reading for myself, for real, y'all. Because I'm telling y'all, everybody got a crazy ass ex that is obsessed with you, that you broke up with or tried to break up with, and they just can't take rejection. They don't know how to take rejection because they ain't healed. They got mama wounds and daddy wounds. And back then when I was 12 or 13, face ass. It'd be about 30, 40 years old. Boy, go somewhere, grow up. Can we grow up? Can we? And when you try to hold someone accountable, and when they run from accountability, you need to run away from their ass, okay? Run. They can't take accountability. They ain't gonna grow. They're gonna hold you stagnant, baby. You ain't going nowhere at all with somebody who can't take accountability. Because everything always gonna be everybody else's fault, including yours. You're going to be look what came out together, y'all. Fake flexing and bank failure. Not somebody was faking like they got it and now they really ain't got it. They really don't. Oh, okay. So this the ex was acting like they got it. They might be posting pictures like they going traveling and doing all this stuff, and they faking like crazy. This is their karma here. This is why they're watching you from fake accounts. That's funny how that came out. Okay, so they trying to see if it hit your pockets too, and you doing good. You ain't talking about you broke or you struggling or nothing like that. This person here who led with money and you found out this person didn't even have it like that, or they weren't financially as stable as they portray to be. They ain't the boss for real. Some of them act like they CEOs got all these businesses and all this stuff online or something like that, be posting and they ain't got shit for real. It ain't even theirs or something like that. It's somebody else's car or somebody else's house. Like, you said you learned so much from me. Thank you. That means a lot. That's why I do what I do. That's why I do what I do. This message was meant for you. Confirmation, clarity, and protection. That's what I do. Okay. I'm just saying, somebody broke though. This is funny because they acted like it. If it ain't about the money, this person was fake flexing to appease a group of friends. This person is a people pleaser. So they act like they had money to be accepted. Okay, so this person is a true loner. They insecure, so they act like they have money so they can feel accepted by like a group of people or something like that, a cult, a covenant, or something like that. Now they really ain't got no damn money. They ain't got to pop the piss it or window to throw it out, baby. They ain't got it. They ain't got two pennies to rub with. Thank you, love. Yeah, they ain't got it. They they probably looking to see if they want to ask you for a couple of dollars. If they wouldn't have betrayed you the way that they did and burnt that bridge, they definitely with the fake accounts looking. They trying to see what you up to. They trying to see maybe it has enough time went by the way you forgot. They're trying to see where your mind space at right about now. Is this the right time to approach you, face? Don't start posting that you happy and you in a good place. They thinking like, yeah, this the perfect time. She probably forgot about what I did to her ass 2 years ago. She probably forgot about I had her in that third party like a couple of years ago. Toxic at the bottom of and insecure. What I said. Then I say that. I said this person's insecure. Toxic and insecure. You was too much of them. Your light was shining so bright to them that it like put a highlight or put the sun on all of their insecurities. They felt smaller and smaller. The longer you stayed around, they just couldn't take it no more. I'm telling you, they could not take it. That's why they started just fucking. They couldn't keep up no more. They thought you was gonna give. They thought you was gonna fold. They thought their toxic behavior would make you insecure, so you would stay. That's what the other ones do. Duh. You ain't following line. You move a little differently. Look, you was moving a little different. So what they was trying to make you feel insecure, why they was love bombing you, showing you all the attention, you a 10, you a baddie, you this, that, and the third, you da 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 da, and then act like y'all in the same house, don't even look your way. You all dressed up with makeup on there like you ain't even there. This is a tactic that they would use, y'all. And you know you look good, or you might be doing TikToks and making videos of makeup tutorials or dressing up. They know they see you. They acting like they don't even see you. Huh? Oh, okay, yeah. Like y'all, I'm telling you, I had to go through that too. They was really trying it hard to make you feel insecure because they felt insecure. They had to bring you down to their size to where they can feel like they can control. I feel like this was a power struggle dynamic with this person. But you was like, damn, I don't even want to struggle. I don't care. Like, I'm not trying to compete with my partner face. Like, this person was like, you became competition. Have you ever been in competition with your partner? Is crazy. I mean, you've heard of competition at work, athletes compete, but damn, you're saying the person you sleep next to is secretly competing with you without saying it. Bad choices came behind that. Toxic, insecure, and bad choices. Okay, in that order. This person does not make good choices. They ain't learned. They don't have discernment. They choose the wrong people to hang around. They're just a bad picker. This person lacks self-awareness. They like are totally ignorant to the fact of having self-awareness of the decisions that they make. And then the bad choices that they would make, they blame everybody else and they become the victim. Like, worse, what? They're the victim all the time, even though they put themselves in these situations, risky situations with risky people, like promiscuous Jezebel that you tried to help them escape from, that they just went back into. Bad choices. They're bad. And then they cry about being in I'm just tired of things happening to me like this. Woe is me. What? You're literally making the decisions to put yourself back in the hole, fool. No, I don't feel sorry. Right, Ward? Sorry, but not sorry. I'm not. You used to feel sorry for this person until you start to see, oh, you keep making decisions, putting yourself back in this shit. Oh, hell no. Bye. You had to tell this person bye. That's something they did not think you was going nowhere. Whoever you are, they thought that they had you. Look, kiss the ass and a stalker at the bottom of the game over. That's it. They might try to come in and kiss your ass, baby. They see you actually won a game that you was not playing. This person was playing a game. They thought you was like the rest of them. They thought you was gonna fall in line. They thought that you was gonna go chase them. You did not chase them. You did not go kiss their ass. This is what they thought. They thought you was coming to kiss that ass. They was like, oh, I thought enough time. They was waiting. A month went by, 2 months went by. They're like, she'll be back around. You know what I'm saying? She'll be back. And baby, with that damn game over, woo, 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 woo. Game over. Flip, 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 flip. Game over. Okay, you game over. You Mario, Super Mario, woo, woo, woo. You jumped in the hole. Woo, 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 woo. Game over. They was like, wait a minute. That's when they started stalking you. When you got over on them and you didn't come back, they was like, Carol Ann, come into the light. You're not. No. You kept running wherever you was at, baby. You was like, okay, you want a ghost? You ain't chased this time. You was tired of chasing. You was like, I ain't chasing no more, dog. You got it. You got it. You got it. Now they stalking you because you gave over. They're like, what happened? I thought this normally worked. With the lower vibrational, low self-confidence, having no self-worth, feminists, yeah, they did work with them. This, you ain't that. This is where they messed up at. They messed up by thinking you were on that same level. They thought you was just as toxic as them. And you talk to them about healing and stuff like that, and they just be looking at you stupid. Huh? Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I healed. I did. They don't give you no information of what it looked like or what they went through. Yeah, I had already did that, man. Yeah, I had healed when I was younger. I had got over that. Like, and you looking at their actions like that's not matching up, bro. That don't. Fuck out of here. You said Capricorn, no Carrie. Yeah, Capricorn. Yeah, that was a Capricorn. I don't fool with no caps. I don't. Happy birthday to all of my Capricorns, though. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my Cap Aquarius cusp, because I got the Aquarius is ushering on anything. Okay, big Aquarius season in the building here. Okay, forget them caps, man. Cap women is cool. It's the cap men for me. The December caps in particular. January is cool. You feel me? Your birthday's tomorrow. Happy birthday, Cheetah. Big Aquarius. So, do you know the zodiac sign I got the most people born in is Aquarius? It's a whole bunch of Aquariuses. Okay, it's a lot of Aquariuses. I'm just saying they got the most. They got the most people born in Aquarius season, y'all. Happy birthday, love. Yes, happy solar return. Yeah, we ain't doing the same thing we did last year. I feel like Aquarius is y'all battle yourself mentally. So it's you against you. It's you against you. You be in your head like jump like it's you versus you. You know what I'm saying? And Aquariuses are so open, right? They're like a free bird. Like I want to get away. Hey, just fly away. Yeah, yeah. That's an Aquarius, but they just want to just fly away. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like love to travel. That's what I said. Aquarius says, I want to get away. They love to go with the flow, baby. And they love to just have a good time. They're very open. Normally, in a lot of Aquariuses, they're open. Some of y'all could be a little too open. You know which ones you are. You said yours on the 15th. Oh, okay. I just saying, y'all a little open. Aquarius is always be the first ones to go experiment some shit. Aquarius they love to go try some shit. I'll try anything once, face ass. I kissed a girl when I liked it, face ass. Aquarius is good for it, baby. I tried it one day in bed. On coffee break. You did Libra already. I did. Okay, y'all. That was funny. Aquarius is y'all out there, boy. Y'all like to have just a good time. And it's because y'all not into y'all emotions like that. Y'all don't link emotions, you know what I'm saying, to certain things that y'all do. Them be compartmentalized in separate areas. You be like, oh, I don't care about that. You don't. Look, a Scorpio be like, I like to control shit. First, like, it's okay. Now, hell nah, fuck that. That ain't cool. Aquarius, well, I don't care. Aquarius don't be caring about shit. Aquarius do not be caring. They be in their own world. They keep themselves. They do not be caring. Shout out to the Aquarius, man, for real. Shout out to Amani Johnson. I want to give a shout out to Amani Johnson, and she is one of my favorite Aquariuses, and that's definitely my partner's daughter, and she's been gone for 1 year. Her birthday's coming up February 2nd. She was 12, and we just celebrated 1 year of her being gone. So shout out to the Aquarius team, man. Look, y'all's crazy. Y'all just so deranged. Y'all got to settle down because y'all talented. Aquarius is always, they do a lot of great things well. Like they can multifaceted or talented or something like that. They just got to figure out which one to like really perfect, rather. Because you can do a lot of things good. And that's why you don't do shit. You end up not doing nothing because you can do a lot of different things. So you got to put, you know what I'm saying, focus on one thing at a time. Like focus on one skill to develop at a time. Master that skill and then develop. You know what I'm saying? Because why y'all be, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be trying to carry on all these different projects at a time or trying to all these responsibilities. And good damn well. You be overloading your damn self. Aquarius been checked out. Oh, I did say I was gonna do that. Oh, I did. Oh, yeah, I did. I forgot. Okay, be making damn promises you gonna do so you know you ain't remember. I said that. I said that. Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah, my bad. I love it though. I love our Aquarius. Okay, let's get into it, y'all, because I'm gonna go. Let's get into the elements. Let's go ahead and start with them. Okay, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Let's see. All right, air signs, come on down, baby. We coming to a close. Let's get it. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see what messages that Spirit has for you today. Okay, the Two of Coins. Okay, juggling. What y'all juggling? Here we go. Here we go, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. What y'all got two options. Okay, so you juggling between some options. Tell me about the Two of Coins here. Could be money. It could be like two projects, two offers here. Somebody could be offering you a job or an opportunity or something like that, and you're trying to figure out which one to take. All right, tell me what else about the Two of Coins here. Okay, the Six of Clubs. Let's see. In reverse. You didn't went hiding on the spree. Okay, my Aquarius is trying to figure out to deactivate. You know how y'all have to take y'all what you call it, your breaks from social media. Because with the six of look, with the six of clubs in reverse, if it was upright, you would be seen out in the limelight in the public. You know what I'm saying? Rowdy, and it's not. Y'all been hiding. Okay, so you've been teeter-tottering on when to hide and when to come out here. Okay, why? Some of y'all in a whole new relationship. Some of y'all are single, coming out. Y'all kind of don't want to come out there single. Y'all still trying to teeter-totter and whether you want to come out of the hiding, if you will, to make yourself accessible here. Let's see. Why? You still working on some insecurities, especially with the six of clubs here. There's some type of insecurity that you're battling here within yourself, but it has to do with like action. I feel like you're stagnant. You're stagnant. It's like something keeps you stagnant instead of moving forward here. Something, okay, you juggling something that's keeping you stagnant, that's stressed out. Ten of clubs, something got you stressed all the way out. Damn, to the 10, you got a lot of responsibilities on your back or something. It's like a lot of stuff that you got to take care of behind the scenes here. It's not seen, like whatever you, okay, so look, my air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, you're handling a situation here, but it's behind the scenes. A lot of people don't know. You're not talking about it on the internet, or no, you're not looking for any public recognition. Oh, can I get some advice? You know what I'm saying? It's something that you are working on here, of making a decision about that has stressed you the hell out. You like, okay, I ain't got but two more. You like, I ain't got but one more to give. Well, what are you? Let me see. What that stressed you out, baby? All these responsibilities. I feel like people pulling you from left to right. You got to figure out who you want to give your energy to, or who you should invest in your energy with the two of coins you're trying to figure out here. Okay. Okay. Tell me, give me one more. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Stress the hell out of all these damn responsibilities on your back. You're having to handle a lot behind the scenes, and I get you making it look good here. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, like a lot of people don't know you got a lot of shit going on in your life. Yeah, the hangman. That's what I'm saying. You got a lot of shit going on. Big Pisces energy here, okay? Like you handling a lot, and you're going in introspect. It's like you didn't got hung up on a situation here. Something got hung up. You got yourself in a little situation, okay? And you kind of hung in that thing, kind of, and you're having now to realize what you got yourself into, or what you accepted to take on, unfortunately. Like, dang. So you in the hangman, like, all right, I got to figure out how to get myself untangled. I got to get myself up out of this rut, or out of this situation here, or out of this stagnancy here. So for a group of you, that's where you're at with the hangman. You're figuring out ways here. You're coming up with ways. You're doing some introspection. You self-checking yourself. You checking now where you would have been so passive, looking over all the small details. Now you're in the hangman energy. Now you like, no, I got to slow down and pay attention to the details now. So how you move your life, like, from now on, now you have to move with paying attention to the details. And that's something that Aquarius and Libras and Gemini, they really don't. They can be very passive over details. You could have mentioned something very briefly to them, and they'll take it as face value and don't ask no more questions into it. And then it blows up in your face after. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And I feel like for a group of you, that's good. That's, you guys are now paying attention to things in details. You're asking the main questions, like the important questions, to get to the meat and the potatoes. Like, y'all dancing around shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, get to the nitty gritty so you can continue moving forward out of things here, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So yeah, y'all are taking, and I would suggest too, whatever the situation is in hand, I need you to be writing it out. I need you to get like a journal or something like that. And you need to be writing about how you feel about the situation and what steps that you're taking. And I want you to not get overwhelmed, because generally my Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, you want to do everything at once to try to get it over with, and that's just not realistic, especially the way that y'all be thinking all over the place. You got the baby step, baby. Take it step by step. Don't think it's not a marathon. Like, shit, we can't get out of here alive. Do the work while you're here, baby. What you do the work while you here. You here chilling, ain't it? Do the work. So I feel like for a group of you, yeah, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, you need to be grabbing that book, that journal, and be writing out your steps that you are going to work on this year, of getting yourself and willing yourself out of this stagnancy here. All right. I'll show you. Okay, next, let's do Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Let's do my water signs. If you have water placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got, y'all. That was really good. That was really good for my Aquarius. That was pretty golden. I'm telling you, I'm giving y'all some nuggets, man. Y'all better do the work if y'all want to see like your life change. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just like somebody. Why would you go to a therapist or pay a therapist to go and lie to them? Think about that. People do that. Do that. You don't tell the therapist everything or the truth. But what's the point of paying somebody that and you ain't even gonna be honest? You don't want no help. You want the look of help. Hello. The hell. You gotta work, but Sun, Moon, Rising, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. What we got? Okay, not the damn. Did these same cards come out? Y'all see me? But did y'all not just see me? Did I not shuffle? Did did I not shuffle? The same card came out, y'all. The Ten of Clubs and the Two of Coins. Okay, so Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Situation had y'all stressed the hell out. It's reading back the other way for y'all. Wow. Victoria says 100% truth all the time, period. What's your sign, poo-poo? You must have been Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Let me see. Okay, so Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. A situation has y'all trying to figure out, okay, y'all got y'all foot in and out, baby. Something got you stressed the hell out. You like, damn, that's a lot of response. I feel like for some of y'all, if y'all looking for a relationship and y'all find a relationship like a person, they got a lot of responsibilities. And you kind of figuring I told you, you got to pick and choose your battle. Oh, you said you an Aquarius and he a Cancer. Oh, so that's funny how that came out the other way around, right? So it's like, okay, yeah, a lot of responsibilities here have fallen into a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And so now you got a choice to make with the Two of Coins. Let's see what we got. Y'all got a choice to make because now we are in the season of receiving, huh? In here for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio placements because we are the providers, we are the givers, we are the nurturers and the supporters, right? And for a group of us, it feel odd when somebody want to give us something. It feel odd when somebody want to do something for us. It feels weird. Okay, we got to be in the energy here of receiving and being comfortable with receiving here because this is your season here. I feel like for a group of you, y'all trying to figure things out with the Two of Coins, you teeter-totter on like, okay, I need to be taken care of emotionally here. Some of y'all might be thinking about you need to make sure that your needs are met or something like that before you decide to take on somebody else's responsibility and all what they got going on. Just respectfully, as you should. Let's see what else. Hell, that's what you need. Hell, that's so funny. Both cards came out. Okay, and then the nine. Damn, the nine of clubs. You came from the 10 to the 9. Okay, so somebody. It almost feels like, I mean, not that you're in a relationship by yourself, but it feels like you're doing everything by yourself. It feels like you with somebody, but it's just like, it just feel like this person doesn't meet you. I feel like with the actions, like you need more out of them. You're carrying the relationship by yourself. That's what's stressing you out. You like, damn, well, where you at? Like in the partnership aspect, like what the hell? Yeah. See, this is what's the Two of Pentacles here. This is what you're trying to figure out. Cause hell, you could struggle by your damn self to the nine of wands to the 10. And you like, well, if I'm gonna be connected to this person here, and all they're gonna be able to bring me is burdens and stress and more responsibility, I feel like for a group of you, not only were you supposed to be carrying on a relationship, but they want you to do everything else. So some of y'all could stay together, even if y'all don't stay together. Like this person wants you to come over there and do stuff for them, like do like stuff that they could do for themselves, or even help you. Like this person, I feel like you care about this person. It's a lot going on though. It's like an overload, and you need to lighten your load, or the person that you're connected to feels burdened, and so because they feel burdened, it makes the relationship put a strain on the relationship because they're trying to work on themselves. You try. Look at this. I feel like this is you and the partner that you're with. You at the 9 and at the 10. It's like both of you. And then you got the two in the middle. Like you trying to see that both y'all trying to work on y'all responsibilities and stuff. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, by trying to juggle a relationship, or you know what I'm saying, trying to maintain a relationship here. Let me see. Give me one more. Wow. Six of Cups. Yeah, this could be a past relationship. Y'all, why am I restricted? You see they playing. Okay, they playing. I'm finna go. Y'all see that? What I said. What did I say wrong? They restricted me on. Look, it's time to go. I'm an hour 24 in now. They said, all right, now, Shay, it's time for you to get your ass on now. I ain't even said now why they restricted me. Did I say something wrong, y'all? See, I ain't been working. I've been working on cussing and all that. Tired of y'all. Six of Cups here, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio energy, baby. Yeah, this is definitely about a relationship. Y'all might have a past, like because y'all have maybe some years in or months. Y'all didn't put time in this relationship, okay? So that's why it's kind of like a teeter totter, kind of like with the Two of Coins. You kind of balancing, like, okay. Some of y'all teeter totter between the old person and the new person. And you like, damn, I'm just stressed out as I was with this person. And you might have then traded apples for apples or something like that, huh? Kick somebody. So y'all gotta figure out what y'all gonna do. Cause some of y'all like, well, hell, at least the past person, I already know what stresses come with him or her. I already know what I'm dealing with them. You know what I'm saying? And over here, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Dang, yo. Okay, this I say Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, baby. Who else I got? Let's do my mama calling. Look, she don't know I'm live. Mama, stop! I'm live. Y'all can hear me now. That's crazy. They restricted me. I ain't even say nothing wrong this time, y'all. I ain't even do nothing. Let's do Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Fire signs. Fire signs. Fire signs. Okay, somebody's out of an illusion. Okay, somebody didn't woke the hell up. Seven of Cups here in reverse. Let's see. Uh-oh. Somebody's out of an illusion about somebody who appeared to be single, sufficient, and self-made. Okay, so look, Leo said, where y'all at? Y'all at her? Fire sign, sun, moon, rising, Venus, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. Somebody then came out of the illusion here. Okay, somebody that fake flexing, that person that was that fake flexer here, that acting like they got it or something like. Yeah, they not single. If this was upright, it would be they were single, sufficient, self-made, got it about the mud, very successful, live a lifestyle of luxury. Baby, it's in reverse. So some fire sign then got caught up or something like that. They image did fail or something like that. Somebody they had a lot of people under an illusion here with the seven. They had a lot of people that was believing the lies of how their lifestyle was or something like that. Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They can't they faceplate that fell off, baby. Somebody that found out they was scamming or something like that. The money that they was getting was a lot of fraud or scam, and they was doing something on the slip to get their money. Okay, somebody they faceplate came up, y'all. This person act like they was self-made, they had CEO or business owner, like they got money and businesses. I'm hearing tax fraud, or somebody then forged a check, forged somebody's signature to try to get some money or a loan or an apartment or a house, something like that. Somebody that got caught. Give me two more. To the Cups in reverse. Oh my gosh. So they got okay. So look, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries going through a breakup or something like that. Okay, so somebody then told, not that. Okay, somebody then told on them. Somebody who they was with in a relationship. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. If y'all was in a relationship with somebody then snitched on you or something like that. Why? Because you broke up with them. So somebody didn't snitch because you broke up with them. Oh my gosh. Let's give it one more. You didn't broke up with them. So now they was like, oh, well, since you don't want to be with me, I'm gonna let everybody know that this how you get your money for real. Oh my gosh. Wow. Give me one more. That is hilarious, y'all. An emperor, yeah. Big Daddy, a CEO. I'm telling you, somebody who portrayed to be a boss. This is a father figure, so this is like either a single dad or they got kids or something like that. Like the way that they paraded around, like they was the man and they was financially stable and disciplined and all of that stuff. Like, no, that's not it. Yeah, so somebody was acting like they was an emperor here. So some of y'all Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries could have been with somebody who was acting like they was an emperor, like they was responsible, that they was self-disciplined, that they, was a man, that they was a leader, that they were a protector, that they were a provider. Like this person acted like they was everything, and they weren't. Matter of fact, with the 9 of coins here, they do bad business here. They do bad business, and they weren't single either when you met them. So that was a lie. I feel like they was in and out of a relationship here with the Empress and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, they were in and out of a relationship, trying to make a relationship work or something. Some of y'all could have been or some of them could have been the rebound. Ooh, that sucks. All right. Last but not least, guys, we have our lovely Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Bring y'all behind here. Earth signs. Let's see what we got for my earth signs. Happy birthday to my Capricorns. Yeah. Let's see what we got. I don't fool with them. Look, I don't fool with them. Okay, 5 of coins. Uh-oh. Somebody ain't got it. If it ain't about the money, somebody ain't got it. The Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn is struggling at this time. Let's see what we got going on. 5 of coins. Somebody feel left out in the cold. Somebody struggling. I have poverty here. Uh-oh. Let's see. Oh, 7 of swords to the King of swords. Uh-oh. Somebody got caught. Is this a continuous? Who else did? Somebody got caught. 7 of swords. Libra, Gemini to the Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Okay. So look, the 7 of swords here in reverse to the King. Okay, so somebody got caught up. They lies, their trickeries, their manipulations, their gaslighting tactics did not work. King of Swords here in reverse is a nasty individual. They are super emotionally detached, verbally abusive. Huh? This is a narcissist? Okay, so a narcissist is left out in the cold. A narcissist that did you dirty? Okay, who we on? Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. This was somebody who acted like they was such of an authority figure and very entitled and very arrogant. They lied about something here. This is why they feel left out in the cold now. What did they lie about? Because you found out 7 of swords is in reverse. So they wasn't that good of a liar if you didn't found out now. They face plate and fell off or something like that. The King of Swords in reverse. They act like they were so smart that they were like this person act like because they didn't read a couple of books like they damn Albert Einstein or something like that. Like this person, they listened to a few audio books and they act like they were so intelligent and intellectual and they were so better than you and this, that, and the third and how they carried themselves. And it was all false. This was like a false mask that they wore. Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. They paraded around like they were better than others or something like that. Like they was so smart, but they were a manipulator. This is why they ass left out in the cold to the damn 5 of coins. Something ain't got pot to piss in on when to throw it out. They ain't got 2 pennies to rub together. Let's see why. What happened? Let me see. They feeling left out in the cold. They shouldn't have lied. They might have lied to a whole community about. Let's see. They didn't lie to a whole community. This is why they feel left out in the cold because the community ain't supporting them no more. Huh? The star, yo. 5 of coins to the star. Big Aquarius energy. I said I'm really feeling like this might be a Capricorn Aquarius cusp. Okay, I'm telling you, too tough to the star. Y'all. This earth sign, Virgo towards the Capricorn, then lied and said that a star, that you, the star, was left out in the cold. They lied about you. Oh, they didn't lie on your name. Oh my God. They have lied and now they looking stupid. They looking crazy as hell because the lies and came back to the 7 of swords in reverse. The jig is up, poo poo. So with the 5 of coins, I feel like this ex of yours could have the Virgo towards the Capricorn that said that they broke up with you or they left you out in the cold and they're the star and they lied. Oh, that's why it's reversed. People now watching you. You could be the star. I could be the star in this Virgo towards the Capricorn. They acted like they was the star. They tried to take like your spotlight or something like that. And now they're the ones left out in the damn cold from you, the star. Okay, so y'all could have been dealing with a damn Virgo towards a Capricorn. This could have been happening too. They tried to lie and make it seem like you was left out in the cold, that they broke up with you or left you or something like that, and then you pop out with as the damn star. Everybody walk looking at you like, I thought you were so sad, broke, busted. I thought they said that they said you was homeless. They said that you was, they done made up a whole damn story that you ain't got nothing, you ain't got no house, you ain't got no car. Like this Virgo towards the Capricorn was going around telling people that you was broke, busted, and disgusted, and then you pop out shining bright like the star. That's why them damn seven of swords in reverse. All them lies, they could have told 7 different lies on you because they didn't expect you to come back out. Some of y'all had went hiding on a Virgo towards the Capricorn. Some of y'all went hiding. Some of y'all went to survive in silence. Okay, from a Virgo towards a Capricorn or something like that, somebody who was a narcissist, somebody who was verbally abusive, emotionally abusive. Yeah, you went into hiding and then pop back out as a star, and then they looking stupid because they thought that they won against you or did something so bad. Oh, hoes well, they looking dumb now. People looking at them like a liar now. Now they the ones left out in the cold. Now nobody believe nothing they talking about. They ain't trying to support this person or nothing because they seen that they lied on a star. Why would you lie on a star? Damn. They're just doing their job. They're just trying, whatever your path is or your purpose. This person hates that you have a path of purpose and they don't. Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Look, the damn 9 of Cups stressed out about a house. Okay, yeah, I told you. The 9 of Clubs to the 4 of Clubs. This person here with the 5 of Coins here. Yeah, the Virgo Taurus and Capricorn with the 4 of Clubs to the 9 of Clubs. They ain't got no happy household. Being in a household with this person that they decided to demote themselves down to or downgrade themselves down to or go back to an ex to, okay? They are left out in the cold. So it's a couple together. They might be homeless. This the one I've been picking up on is watching you, but they need to be watching their damn pockets while they sit up here watching y'all. They need to stop it or something like that. They're too busy invested into watching you, whoever you are as a star or a collective, that they have lost sight of taking care of what they need to live for themselves here. I'm hearing they struggling to pay their bills, and it's 2 of them. Huh? And I felt like when you was connected to that masculine here, they was surviving off of you. You were the one that was carrying on and this type of lifestyle that this masculine, you was supplying it. Baby. And then they had the nerve when you left them and broke up with them, you went silent. You was like, I don't give a damn. I don't need to clear up nothing. He could keep talking about it. I just want my freedom and own. You know what I'm saying? So they took liberty of to go ahead and smear your name because they felt like they wanted you to fight back so they could show or prove that what they said about you was true, and you ain't answer back, you ain't say nothing back, you ain't do none of that, you didn't feed into it, you didn't feed into the drama and the chaos, because if you did, then this person lies that they said how you was chaotic and drama, you was the reason of why. Like, this person blamed you for everything, and they were delusional. Just period. Yeah, the 6 of coins, it was an unequal give and take. There was no reciprocity. You did all the work. You did all the work, and then they would you broke up with them, and then they would make it told everybody, man, I did all the work. I'm the one that took care of divine feminine. I'm the one who took care of divine masculine. Face ass. Like, what? And so you didn't look to the hermit. I said that. Look, you went in the hermit mode. I'm telling you, y'all went into hiding. Virgo energy. Y'all went into hiding. But it wasn't that you were hiding from this person. Look, Chariot. Yeah, you moved on. Look at this. The Chariot, big Cancer energy. You moved on from the injustice. Okay, you don't want to be an equal partner. You don't want to do an equal give or take. You became the fool. Look, you became the fool, went and did some introspection, worked on your damn self. Okay. Yeah. And then you got in your car and rolled out. Some of y'all left. Y'all left with the Chariot. Somebody either bought a new vehicle or something like that when you left too. Some of y'all had to sell y'all vehicle and then bought a new vehicle after this person. Wow, that was just taken from you, and they was breadcrumbing the hell out of you, baby. They was breadcrumbing you. You ain't had no choice but to leave, baby. You was like, bro, I'm not getting nothing. I ain't even getting back crumbs back on what I'm giving out here. You just giving it out. What I say? What's that song? She got that. She just giving it out. You was just baby, but you still needed to heal. Oh my gosh. Why my daughter just told me one of my favorite readers is single again. She thought she was with her soulmate and stuff like that. So now she's single. Oh my God. Yeah, I gotta go look at her. Look, we'd be like, it's drama in the spiritual field. Well, look, because when you think that you found your partner and you put them out there, us, you know, we think that that's our person. And then when it don't be and you break up, you be looking like, damn, I didn't went out there and told all of my followers or all my supporters and all my fans that this my man. Like, now I gotta, damn. You know what I'm saying? That would make us a little leery to be posting. Look, with the 8 of Cups walk away. But I just hey, Janice. I'm just saying, somebody had to walk away from a past relationship that was not working here. The 6 of Cups in reverse, judgment in reverse. This person was still trying to figure themselves out. Baby, you ain't in the business of re-raising nobody. You not. You didn't put the damn pieces together. Just period. You did already work on yourself. You ain't trying to build no man or no woman at this point. And we in our day, especially if you're in your 30s or 40s, I'm not trying to rebuild nobody. You should already be together. At least to some certain degree, right? You said who's I got a couple of them though, but I think her name is was it Eva with Tara with Eva? Eva? I think she's a yoga reader, right? I like her. She be cussing them things. Boy, she be cussing you out. And I think she's a Taurus. She's a Taurus and a rising Virgo or something like that. But she be, boy, she will cuss you out. I love that's what I'm readers. Every time I leave, he buys a new car. Dang, Patricia. Oh, so that was okay with the new car. I think it gives him a sense of feeling belong. Like, when somebody has to go into material things, right? And we're talking about, especially if what sign is it? Because Taurus rules, right? Money, material things, self-worth, So when a man goes to that, that's what a man, how he sees his worth is to what he's acquired materially. Because he know if he don't have that, he can't get no damn feminine. Huh? See, when we raise our children here, we raise them differently, right? For a man, we raise them to be very practical. We give him cars to play with because he either gonna work on some damn cars, huh? He gonna either learn how to work on some cars, right? Learn practicality, right? Learn how to fix things, put things together, create things. That what we teach our boys to do, right? We get them cars and we get a damn girls baby dolls. But we be mad when they be pregnant at 12. Like, well, I'm confused. What are we doing? Huh? I was just saying. What are we doing when we do that? We can't be mad if that's what we are traditionally raising our children. I said, how my grandbaby too? And she talking about she got a baby. They had me thinking that, right? I think totally different now as a grandparent because I was like, damn, you a baby with a baby. That's scary. That's scary. I was like, it switches the narrative up here, right? Because men, they think, hey, I know I gotta get money I gotta get a car so I can start driving, I get a job, and then I can get money, and I get money, I get a girl. You gotta have money to get a girl because you gotta look good, because you gotta have material things to attract the woman. That's what they're taught. So this is the reason of why a man ain't did no healing where he's talking about no dreams and inspirations and aspirations. They don't know nothing about healing until they get with a woman. And then we tell them about it. And they're like, oh, that's what's been wrong with me. Oh, okay. They don't know nothing about that. That's your job. Or it was supposed to be the mama job, but the mama failed them or something like that. That's the truth. Because that's who brought us up. So technically it's the mama's fault. But then they pick women like their mama and resent them. Ooh. That's a whole nother live, girl. So y'all, let me go. I've been on live for almost 2 hours. I had missed it, y'all, because I've been gone for a while. But my voice did real good. This time I did good, y'all. I'm mad because I went a whole hour and some change without no restrictions, and then they're gonna hit me with a random restriction. They made me mad, man. Leos, yes, they love the fast cars and all of that because they like to be admired. They need to be. You gotta look. You gotta get them attention. Leos, they somehow the same. Leos somehow normally. You gotta catch them when they old, when they about on their way up out. Look, why you gotta catch them when they old and on their way up out of here before you be like, damn, well, I want the younger version where you could do all this stuff. Look at you in your 40s, you be like, you used to dance? Let me see. You can't, your knee. We date for different reasons in our 40s and our 30s. 30s, you still be talking about all that, 20s and all that. Look, if you look at somebody at our 40s, somebody we can grow old with, you gonna be able to take care of me when I go down? Because that's what it. You look at morality a lot different when you dating shit. I didn't know when shit go down, and are you gonna actually be the one to take care of me at the end? Especially for y'all who ain't got no kids. Because who gonna take care of y'all? Who gonna wipe y'all leg? You ain't got nobody. But all my ones who be single later in age, who you gonna get to take you to your doctor's appointment? Huh? I'm just saying, thinking in a long perspective, right? Like, look, when we in your 40s, you got about a good 30, 40 years if you're doing good, right? You be doing good if you hit 70 now. You be like, yeah, you be saying like that. You know what I mean? So the reality of it, you want to be with somebody who's there for a long time, not a short time, not a good time. You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna be in it for the long haul? Because the older we get, our bodies are going to change. Yes, my back hurt. Yeah, I'm gonna have arthritis. Yeah, I'm gonna have this. You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna leave me for somebody younger? Or are you gonna leave me? You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got time to be trying to worry about that. We rock it together or not. Dang, we ain't got time to be playing around here. All right, guys. Until then, have a wonderful week. Today's message was meant for you. If you tapped in, my friend, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube. Go listen to the podcast. If y'all got Spotify, go look up Shay Speaks a Life podcast or go to the YouTube. Go ahead and listen up to a couple of my episodes here, some self-help episodes. I'm back in this thing, though. Don't get it twisted. I got to post too. All right, guys. Have a great one. Peace. Thanks for all the love here, guys.